Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm actually just running a bit of a test, but I wanted to try to start working out a little thing where I talk about the guests that we've got coming up in the following week on the program. Maybe even if we get enough people, have a little bit of an interactive chat going on where people can ask questions and I can respond and maybe get Jason involved as well. But it's kind of a test, so anything goes at this point. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Working out. What do you mean, Kim? What do you mean? Hi, Ang. Welcome to the chat and the promo we're doing here. We've got some really good stuff coming up this coming week, which we usually do. For example, Kevin Randall will be joining us Monday night. And if you haven't heard about the Socorro UFO incident, then you're missing out on one of the most amazing eyewitness testimonies of a UFO landing in New Mexico and some interaction with that UFO. The gentleman that saw it happen is a police officer named Lonnie Zamora. And he told about this. He told the story to his fellow officers. There was some corroborating evidence that it actually occurred. And we're going to have Kevin Randall on, who is a PhD, also a retired lieutenant colonel from the military, on to talk about the incident. He's written a book about it. And that'll be Monday night's program. So that'll be pretty cool. UFOs for Monday night. So what's everybody doing on a Saturday here? 7 o'clock Eastern. I don't know where everybody's located. I know some of you. Having a good weekend? Hope so. We'll say hi here. Let's see. So Tuesday night, we've got Sandra Mendelson coming on, and Sandra is an animal communicator and a channeler. So we'll see what that exactly entails, but she's also an author and a speaker, and she talks about looking at your pets and wondering what they're thinking about. You ever do that? You ever look at your dog or your cat, maybe your fish, and say, I wonder what's going through their mind other than they want food. Or maybe they want to go outside because they have to do their business. I don't know. But Sandra Mendelson will talk about that Tuesday night on the program. And she's written a book called We Walk Beside You. It talks about opening the door to breathtaking world of animal consciousness, wisdom, and what animals actually understand about life and about us. That could be interesting. I don't really want to know what my dog thinks about me. I think my dog likes me. I don't know. Seems to be happy when I get near her. Tail wags. All that stuff. I guess that's good. Let's see. Would you say, yeah, when I just gave my dog a bath, she wanted to eat my face off. Yeah, some dogs, particularly cats, too. They don't like that. Wednesday night, we've got Dr. Claire Johnson coming onto the program, a lucid dreaming expert. Mindful and lucid dreaming is what we'll be talking about Wednesday night. Why dreams are so important, how you can actually have lucid dreams, how to work with dreams mindfully to help resolve nightmares, how to help heal from trauma. Also, how to help with sleep paralysis. I know a lot of people suffer from that as well. Dreaming can also help heal from illness and pain, and also types of bereavement. There are bereavement dreams, and what do they mean? And then there's lucid dreaming telepathy as well. Spirit lucid dreaming, living a lucid life. These are all things we're going to talk about with Dr. Claire Johnson Wednesday night here on Beyond Reality Radio. Then Thursday, Gary Williams, who's a writer and a psychic investigator, will be discussing his new book called The Miracle Workers, the world's psychic consultants. Hey, Eduardo, good to see you. This is a bit of a test. If you missed the intro here, I'm just trying to, I'm testing a couple things, and I wanted to see if the audio was working properly. And I'm going to start trying to do this on a regular basis where I can do a little promo for the week coming up on Beyond Reality Radio. Talk about the guests. And if we get enough people, we can do a little interactive chat, have a lot of fun with it if we can. It's not on the real radio, so we can do a lot more here than we can when we're actually broadcasting the show. So yeah, Gary Williams will be with us Thursday night. Thanks, Kim. Good to hear. I mean, the audio was weird the other night. I don't know if you noticed that, but I was a little concerned about it. I'd made some changes and it messed something up, but I think I got it fixed. So it sounds like I do. Thank you. His book is called The Miracle Workers, the World's Psychic Consultants, and it's kind of a yellow pages guide to mediums, clairvoyants, healers, numerologists, and people worldwide in the body, mind, and spirit category. Gary traveled to meet with them and interview them, so he knows them. He's going to offer ideas as to, hey, Nicole, How are you? Thanks for joining us here. This is a bit of a test, as I was telling everybody. We're just trying to make sure everything works. And I'm going to go through, try to do this once a week where we have an opportunity not only to chat a little bit, but also I can talk about the guests that are coming up on the program. And I'm also might ask you guys some questions too. So Gary Williams will talk about what he thinks are some of the best psychics and mediums in the business. He'll also talk about some of his more interesting experiences with those people. Also, his own experiences that include investigating the paranormal, including a poltergeist case in California and a haunting that went on for 2 years and was witnessed by over 200 people. And he also gives us some pointers on how to avoid fakes. We all know that in the psychic world, the medium world, there's people that don't have the abilities and pretend to. I guess they would be called the fakes. So he'll help us be able to spot them. Yes, this is a test of the Beyond Reality Radio system. It's kind of an emergency, a little bit, right? Nicole, Eduardo, you guys are late. What's going on this weekend? You having a good weekend? Good Saturday night? It's early. It's only 7 o'clock. Yeah. I'll probably go out and see a band in a little bit. That's kind of my Saturday nights generally, when I'm not playing myself, and I don't play this weekend, so I have a bit of a break. So if I had to ask the question of you all, and I think there's like 5 of you here, which is kind of cool, what kind of guests do you like the most? Like what category of guests? Psychics, ghost hunters, UFO people, Bigfoot people? What do you like the best? I'll wait for some answers here. Thanks, Nicole. I'm glad you're doing well. And I'm glad you appreciate it. Like I said, I want to do this every week. Paranormal. So, Kim, when you say paranormal, do you mean like ghosts specifically? Ang, you're talking about ghosts and ghost hunters? That makes a lot of sense. There's a bit of a lag between what you see. It's about 30 seconds and what I see in the chat. So you're getting what I'm saying about 30 seconds after I say it. And then it shows up. Then you respond to it in chat. And then it takes me another 30 seconds for you to see how I reply to it. So sorry about that. It's just the nature of the system. And if you're watching this on Facebook Live, just so you know, this is a bit of a test. And this is all about Beyond Reality Radio, which is a radio program that Jason Hawes and myself do. We broadcast on radio stations all around the country. We also stream online at beyondrealityradio.com or on YouTube at my personal YouTube page or channel, whatever you want to call it. It's JV Johnson. So you can check that out. With the YouTube stream, there's a video feed of me in my studio. Not that that has anything particularly exciting about it, but it gives you some video context as well. And also we put photos up about the guests and that kind of thing. So if you're catching this on Facebook Live and you're just now being introduced to this concept, Beyond Reality Radio is a radio show that is heard Monday through Friday nights at midnight Eastern. It's live at those times. We take calls. We have guests on every night, and we talk about all things paranormal. Like Kim said, anything paranormal. Nicole says she likes hearing about everything, and we do talk about everything. We get psychics, we get cryptid experts, we get ghost hunters, we get UFO experts, we have time travelers. What am I missing, Kim? You've listened for years. We have mediums. We have larges and extra larges. No, just kidding. We have a little bit of everything. It is a smorgasbord of, we have conspiracies, like JFK conspiracy, that kind of thing. We talk about everything on the program. There's a live chat that goes on in 2 different places, actually, which is right now a bit of a challenge, but we're working on it. Yes, Kim, we talk about volcanoes. You don't need to bring that up. Hey, Lala. La, 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 la. Is that a new picture, Lala? Looks like it might be a new picture. And Kim, yes, we talk about rum runners, and sometimes we drink rum runners, and then we can't talk about anything because we just are all tongue-tied. So we have 2 chat rooms. One is on the website, beyondrealityradio.com. And that one is tied specifically to the website. And then we've got another one going on our YouTube channel as well. They're both pretty busy, and they're both a lot of fun. Eventually, we'll have them recombined to one at some point, but we've been experimenting with this YouTube thing. What do you guys think? Do you think the YouTube thing is a benefit to the show, or is it distracting? I mean, me making funny faces at you, is that distracting, or does that help? Yeah, can we talk about snacks? Yes, we do. In fact, I could use some right now. In fact, you know what? Let me show you what I have. I have snacks. I have snacks. Yes, I do. I have snacks. So, let's see here. Total benefit. Great. Thank you, Kim. La, thank you too, because we enjoy doing it. We're still working on making it a combined stream. We should hopefully have that done. Yeah, I do. I love my orange slices. I bought 3 of them the other night. I think I showed it to you all. It was 3 for $6 or something like that. I don't know, something like that. 3 for $4. I think it was 3 for $4. Yeah. Yeah. I think the video adds a lot too. And as we get better at it, we'll be able to add pictures. Well, we do add some pictures, but we'll be able to do more of that. And well, actually, theoretically, we can add guest video as well if we do this properly. I know. You got to be careful how many messages you're sending. I know. But so anyway, so if you think that this is something that might be valuable and we do this, you know, I don't know if Saturday night is the best night to do it, or Sunday or Friday. I don't know. I guess it really depends. Yes, Kim, I know we're working on that as well. But either way, I think we're going to, it goes dead. Ang, that's a great question. It goes dead during the breaks because of the radio broadcast through Westwood One radio networks has to be silent during the breaks. They require that. So since the feed to the YouTube stream is just the same feed as the radio stream, it has to be silent until we have a way to have 2 separate audio feeds. That's just the way it's got to be. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I know it's a bit of a hassle. I know it's a bit challenging, but we have to be silent during the breaks because we are feeding Westwood One radio networks, and that's just the way it happens to be. Hold on a second. Alex just kind of entered the room here. So, yeah, so that's why we go. It's you know, it'd be nice if we could have audio during those breaks as well, and at some point maybe we will. Let's see. I was just thinking the same, that having the ability to see live paranormal photos. Yeah, well, we should be able to do that down the road. Hopefully, that's the way we're progressing. Quite honestly, right now it's a bit of a personnel issue. We just don't have enough people. We have to run a lot of things, and as you've seen me when I'm behind the microphone here, everybody's saying hello, Alex. As you've seen, when I'm behind the microphone here, I am doing 100 different things, trying to make everything run smoothly. I've got to play the music. I've got to, you know, queue up things. I've got to keep an eye on what's going on, ask the question. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on. So just a lot of stuff. Did you say hello? You can say hi. There you are.
Hi, guys.
Oh, I see, because it's delayed. That's why I didn't see you step in there before. Anyway, everybody says hello, Alex. So, I know. So anyway, yeah, so I think the video does help, and I think it offers a lot of potential down the road. And it also gives people just one more way to catch the show, which I think is exciting. And again, if you're watching on Facebook Live right now, you're on the TAPS Paramag Facebook page watching this. This is all about Beyond Reality Radio, which is the live radio show that Jason Hawes and I do together. We do it Monday through Thursday nights live. Friday is a best of program, and we air at midnight. And it's a live program. It's heard on radio stations all around the country. Also heard streaming on the website, beyondrealityradio.com. And there's a YouTube page that we're experimenting with right now, and that's my personal YouTube page. It's just JV Johnson. You can search it and you can find it. By the way, if you do find the YouTube page, please subscribe to it. If I can get to a certain number of subscribers, more options open up to us. So we're trying to do that as well. Kim, I can't wait for Scaricon either. That's right. We've got Scaricon coming up June. It's 16th and 17th. 15th is a setup day, and it's at Framingham, Massachusetts at the Sheridan there. It's a great venue. We're really excited about it. Plus, we have some fantastic guests. Yes, la, 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 la. It's 11 Central Time. Thank you for pointing that out. You must be in Central Time. Where are you, Lala? Where are you? You in... I don't remember where you are. I know I knew this at one point, but yeah. It's nice that it's not far from your house. Can you do split screen with Jason soon? Yeah, we can. There's some technical things we need to work out, and we are working them out. So hopefully at some point, Missouri. I'm sorry, Lala. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we should be able to do the split screen stuff too. There's a lot of, you know, we get into a lot of technical issues again when we start doing that stuff, and we don't want to jump into anything prematurely and then have something get all messed up. We'd rather not. Hey, M Hammer, good to see you. YouTube is heavily controlled and censored. Well, that's part of the other problem. Every time we're done with the live stream, YouTube bans the videos because of the commercial content, because we use yes, we've got the dog mask. We use commercial music as our bumpers. So then I have to go through and I've got to try to delete the commercial music from the videos so that they'll be available to play later. It's a complicated thing. I understand why it happens, but it's complicated. So I think I've kept you all long enough. If there's no more questions, I'll stick around for another minute or so. If you've got a question, I'd be happy to answer it. But I think what I'm going to do is head out and find myself an adult beverage and maybe a band and see what's going on. Yeah, Kim, I think this actually could work out really, really well. I think that if we do this on a regular basis, and Jason and I were talking about it last night, and I think we're going to try to do this on a regular basis. I just don't know which night it's going to be. We may do this Monday nights, like at 9 o'clock, which is a few hours before the show goes live, or we may do it over the weekend, or it may float. It may float. We're also excited about Rebecca Foster coming on the program and doing a regular feature. I think it's the first Thursday of every month. She'll be doing Readings with Rebecca on Beyond Reality Radio. And that'll just be exactly what it sounds like. She'll just take calls and do readings. Rum-a-dum. That's not a bad drink, but I would use Diet Coke, trying to keep trim there, M. Hammer. You know what I got to do. I know what I got to do. Yeah, the first Thursday. Yes, Kim. All right, guys. I don't want to keep you anymore. Thanks so much for tuning in, and thank you for being supporters of the show. It's very, very much appreciated. And have a great Saturday night, and we will see you. I'm glad that reading was good for you, Kim. Yeah, I had to leave a little bit early that session last night that Rebecca had, but she always does a great job. So, so have a great Saturday night, and if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do, so we can get our numbers up to the point where we get these extra options that YouTube offers, but you have to have a certain level. So have a great night, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye.